Imagine if you could get a glimpse into your body's inner workings, right now, without leaving your living room. What if I told you there's a simple test you can do at home? No fancy equipment, no appointments, and no waiting rooms required. This test can actually reveal more about your nervous system than your last MRI, and it takes less than a minute. Most people have never even heard of it, and even many doctors forget to mention it. But it's so easy, you'll wonder why it isn't part of every checkup. There's no need for awkward paper gowns, no cold stethoscopes, and definitely no surprise bills in the mail. You don't need to be a medical expert, and you don't need any special tools, just a bit of curiosity and a willingness to try something new. This is a test you can do in your pajamas, in your living room, or even barefoot in your kitchen. Neurologists sometimes call this their secret weapon, a quick, powerful way to check how well your brain and nerves are working together. It's like an early warning system for your nervous system, able to pick up on subtle changes long before you might notice anything is wrong. If you have MS, or you're just curious about your health, this test can give you valuable clues. Think of it as the canary in your body's coal mine, a small, simple action that can alert you when something's off, even before bigger symptoms appear. Just like miners once relied on canaries to warn them of danger, this test can give you an early heads up about your own health. Here's how it works. Stand up straight, place your feet together, close your eyes, and just notice what happens. Do you feel steady, or do you start to sway? Can you keep your balance, or do you feel like you might tip over? This simple act can reveal a lot about your brain's ability to process information and keep you upright. It's almost like tapping into your brain's internal GPS, your body's way of knowing where you are in space, even when your eyes are closed. If your balance is off, it could be a sign that your nervous system needs some attention. So are you ready to unlock this secret and take control of your MS journey? Let's pull back the curtain and discover what your body is trying to tell you, starting right now, in your own home. Meet the Romberg test, a cornerstone of the neurological exam, invented by Romberg, the Sherlock Holmes of nerve damage. It checks your proprioception, your brain's ability to know where your body is in space, even with your eyes closed. For people with MS, this matters because MS can scramble the signals between your body and brain. When you close your eyes, your brain relies on those nerve pathways. If they're faulty, you'll know fast. A positive Romberg sign, swaying or losing balance, can be an early clue that your MS is changing. Meet the Romberg test, a cornerstone of the neurological exam, invented by Romberg, the Sherlock Holmes of nerve damage. It checks your proprioception, your brain's ability to know where your body is in space, even with your eyes closed. For people with MS, this matters because MS can scramble the signals between your body and brain. When you close your eyes, your brain relies on those nerve pathways. If they're faulty, you'll know fast. A positive Romberg sign, swaying or losing balance, can be an early clue that your MS is changing. Ready to take charge of your health from the comfort of your own home? Let's walk through the Romberg test together, safely and step by step. This simple test can give you valuable insight into your balance and nervous system, and you don't need any special equipment to get started. Begin by finding a safe spot, like a corner or a doorway, where you can steady yourself if needed. Stand with your feet together and your back gently touching the wall. This setup helps prevent falls and gives you extra support if you lose your balance. Start the test by standing tall with your eyes open. Set a timer for 30 seconds and focus on how steady you feel. Notice if you're swaying, shifting your weight, or feeling rock solid. This is your baseline, how your body balances when all your senses are working together. Next, close your eyes and try to stand still for 60 seconds. Without visual cues, your body relies more on your inner ear and sense of touch. Pay attention to any big wobbles, sudden movements, or if you need to reach out for support. It's normal to feel a little less steady with your eyes closed. A slight sway is completely normal. Everyone has it. But if you find yourself losing balance, stepping out, or needing to grab the wall, that's important information. Major instability or frequent loss of balance could be a sign to talk to your doctor. After you finish, take a moment to jot down your experience. Write down how long you lasted with your eyes open and closed, when you started to sway, and any other details you noticed, like dizziness or needing support. These notes will help you track your progress over time. Think of this as your personal progress report. By keeping track, you can notice improvements or changes, and share this information with your healthcare provider if needed. Congratulations! You've just performed a simple neurological exam on yourself, right at home. Give yourself a pat on the back for taking an active role in your health and well-being. Let's be real. The Romberg test at home isn't always dignified. You might overcorrect, wobble like an inflatable tube man, or get ambushed by your cat mid-test. With your eyes closed, every sound feels amplified, and your brain invents wild stories to explain the sensations. Sometimes you'll experience the slow-motion fall, arms pinwheeling, stubbornly refusing to open your eyes until gravity wins. It's awkward, sometimes hilarious, but always informative. Just remember, safety first, and don't take yourself too seriously. So you've done the test. Now what? It's easy to feel like each result is a verdict, but the truth is, a single test is just a snapshot in time. What really matters is the bigger picture, how you're doing over weeks and months, not just today. The real value is in tracking your results over time. Think of it like a movie, not a single photograph. By recording your results regularly, you can see patterns emerge. Maybe you're improving, maybe you're holding steady, or maybe there's a subtle decline you wouldn't notice otherwise. One bad day doesn't mean progression. It could just be fatigue or stress. Life happens. Maybe you didn't sleep well, or you're under extra pressure at work. Don't let a single off day convince you that things are getting worse. Instead, look for changes that stick around for more than a day or two. Use a notebook or app to log your results weekly. Date, time, how long you lasted, and any notes about how you felt. Did you feel dizzy? Was your balance off? Did you have a cold that week? The more details you include, the more useful your records will be. Look for trends. If your times drop consistently over weeks, that's a sign to call your neurologist. Don't panic over a single low score, but if you notice a steady decline, it's worth investigating. Patterns are what matter, not isolated numbers. Bring your data, not just a vague feeling. Doctor, my Romberg times dropped from 55 to 30 seconds over a month. When you can show your doctor clear, organized information, it helps them understand what's really happening and make better decisions about your care. That's powerful information for your care. It turns your experience into something your doctor can act on, and it gives you a sense of control over your health journey. You're not just a patient, you're an active partner in your own health. By tracking and sharing your progress, you're helping to shape your treatment and advocate for yourself. Knowledge is your best tool. The more you know about your own patterns, the better equipped you are to work with your healthcare team and make informed choices about your future.